Hello everyone and welcome back to Evil Within on Akumu difficulty. And in this video we have arguably the hardest chapter in the game. If not the hardest, then the second hardest. But either way, it's definitely on par with chapter 6. Now, straight off the bat, go to this Ferris wheel and there's a key on one of the horses, as you saw there. Then go up to it after you shoot it and pick it up, and then bam, there's your first of many keys in this chapter. Alright, let me get my notes out, because I literally just started recording. Alright, so this chapter is... I said this at the end of last... the fuck is that noise? This is very unprofessional. So I said this at the end of the last video. But chapter 11 is basically the final chapter that stands in your way from beating this difficulty. Because after you beat this chapter, every chapter gets slightly easier and easier until you know it's the end of the game. And that's a good sign, because you know we're closing up near the end here. We still got a bit to go, but we still got, you know. By the way, Magnum. So there's only going to be two scenarios where we use this weapon. The first scenario is at the end of chapter 14 against the octopus boss fight, and that's going to take 5 to 7 bullets. And the second scenario we're going to use it against the double keeper fight in chapter 15, which is essentially the final boss fight in terms of Akumu. And we're going to make both of those boss fights really easy. They're usually quite hard, but with this Magnum, easy boss fights. Now, what makes this chapter hard is that we're being introduced to a new enemy type. And that enemy type are the fucking SWAT members. And what the SWAT members are basically normal guys, but with machine guns. And for some reason, they have really good accuracy. Like, as soon as you're in their sight, like a second and you're dead. Anyway, we're coming up to the first section of the chapter here. Now we're going to come across this fireman. Just shoot him with your shotgun and shoot the back of his tank, and he will blow up. And that's our first time seeing a black mask enemy, I believe. Black mask enemies mean shooting them in the head of a sniper won't kill them. Now here, shoot this guy in the head of a sniper. And yeah, I go back to check if he dropped anything, but he didn't. So don't climb over, stay here, and you can actually kill the next two people, because they stand completely still. Like, they don't even fidget their heads. They stand completely still, and you can get easy headshots off them with the sniper. So when you do that, climb all the way to the left, just to increase your chance of not, you know, being spotted by this guy. Like, he turns around quite quickly. There's a chance he could turn around as soon as you jump down. If that happens, just shotgun him and then match him. And after that, you got one guy left, and you can easily sneak up behind him through like an open hole in the fence. And after that, just loot the whole area, and when you're ready to continue, click open or click, you know, interact with the door, and then a few enemies are going to come out. And we're going to need 3 flash bolts actually. We're going to need 3 flash bolts to get through the rest of this area. And after that, we got a few easy areas. So what another thing that makes this chapter so hard is there's 2 sections, and they're so fucking difficult. One of them is like with the enemies coming out of the door that opens up. That is one of the hardest parts of the game. And another hard part is when you're on that weird like construction elevator, and you're stuck in a small box with no cover, and you have to shoot all these SWAT guys and Molotov cocktail people. It's hell. It's really hell. But anyway, we'll get to it when we get to it. So with these people, use your flashbolt. Wait for the first guy to get as close as you're comfortable with him being closest, and then try and shoot in the middle, trying to get all 3 of them. It might take, honestly, Fucking hell. This is so unprofessional. Yeah, just try to get him with a flashbulb and then fuck him up. It's a lot easier than it looks. That. So for this, I can feel another buff coming. So pick up the sniper ammo because we're gonna need a lot of sniper ammo for the next 2 chapters. When you're ready, get your flashbolts equipped. Make sure you have 2 on you, 2 equipped. And then you pick up the thing, wait for the door to slam open, and then as soon as you hear gunshots, shoot the wall, run, and this guy can kill you quite quickly. So you gotta be quick with that second flashbolt. Like as soon as you go through the door, boom, shoot it, and you know, hopefully hit him. The radius is quite large, so you don't have to be like too accurate, as long as it's in like, you know, the general area of where he is. But that second SWAT guy can fuck you up so easily. So be careful of that guy, because if he kills you, you're back at the place where you're pretty much back at the start of the area where you have to kill the fireman, which is, you know, having to do all that again. It's a bit tedious. But that's how you get through the first section of this chapter. The hardest part is the last part, unfortunately, with the second SWAT guy. Because I had times where as soon as I go through the door, he locked onto me and killed me. It's ridiculous how overpowered those SWAT guys are. And they're pretty much in the game until the rest of the game. I'm just glad they, Akumu didn't, include them in earlier chapters, but it's still fucked up. I don't think they should be in the game at all. But we have strategies to take them on, like the flashbolts. But anyway, so make sure you get your second key here, which is very important. And then we got the second section of this chapter, which is very easy. It's just you gotta get through these the small fish. It's quite big. That was a bad joke. It wasn't even a joke. It wasn't funny. So what you want to do is shoot the dead, or wait for him to appear. As soon as you see him, shoot the dead body and immediately jump and just book it to the other side. Difference with this, with Akumu, than survival and casual, is that Akumu has way less dead bodies. With a casual and survival, you have quite a lot of dead bodies, to help you, but not for Akumu. So for here, I picked up the bottle, even though I actually don't think it does anything. If you throw it, make sure you're crouched, so Sebastian doesn't lunge his fucking body into the water. What you want to do is wait for the Shigio, as it's called, to get to the other side. And when it's on the left side, shoot him, and he will do this animation where his tail will flick up. When he does that, he's like temporarily stunned, and you'll have enough time to get through. And that's it. So for this next section, all you need are 2 ice bolts. Now, even though if you are low on ice bolts and you're also low on trap parts, you can use your magnum to kill both of these river clones. Now, I literally did just say we're only going to use it for 2 scenarios, but we are going to end up with a lot more ammo, even with just taking out those 2 bosses. So what I would do, I would actually, if you can, if you can spare the ice bolt, then use that instead. But if you really don't want to use an ice bolt, use your magnum on these rivet clones, because I mean, there's an ice bolt by that car, which is very important. But there's 2 rivet clones on Akumu. On casual and survival, there's only 1, but on Akumu, there's 2 of them. And thinking about it, like, as I was recording this, I actually didn't, I thought the Keeper fight and the Octopus fight would, have a lot more ammo, and really, I kind of underestimated how much ammo I would have for those boss fights. So I would actually prioritize using the Magnum over the ice bolts for this section, actually. So yeah, don't use the ice. I mean, the ice bolts is very good, but even when you shoot them with the ice bolts, you still got to avoid the hands. And so yeah, I would actually use the Magnum here, not the ice bolt. Use the Magnum. Again, at time of recording, I didn't think that would be the case. I didn't think the Magnum would, ammo-wise, I didn't think I'd be able to use it much, but I ended up with a lot more ammo than I thought. Because I mean, the octopus boss fight takes 5 to 7 bullets, and the keeper boss fight takes 6 shots overall, because 3 shots each and you kill them. So, like I said, don't worry, kill those 2 rivet clones with the magnum, you can spare the ammo. I'm like tripping over my own words, I can't talk. But yeah, after that, we're gonna go up to the first mirror, and I need to get my notes up, because I'm pretty sure we upgrade shit. I think we max out our shock bolt, because we need that for the next section, which is arguably the hardest part of the game, which is the whole door shutter thing. Alright, let me scroll up. Alright, so for the first mirror visit, you just want to level up your shock bolts to level 5, and level up your magnum ammo stock to level 2, and that's it. After that, you're good to go. Now, if you are low on sniper ammo, then pick up sniper ammo from the safes, because we need a lot of it. And if you know, if you have about like 6 bullets,
this place is filthy,
and that might be enough, but I would get more just in case. Actually, I don't think that is enough, actually. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think 6 bullets is enough. If you don't have enough sniper ammo, and there is no sniper ammo in any of the safes, then I would make an exception and do the safe trick to open up only one safe, and make sure that one safe is sniper ammo. Because if you open up a one safe and it's not sniper ammo, load back to the last checkpoint, which is you know, when you last saved it. Like the safe trick. So if you don't have any sniper ammo and there's none in the lockers, I don't know why I call them safes. I mean, they are safes, but they're lockers. If there are no sniper ammo in the lockers, one-time exception, open up a locker, only one locker, and make sure it's sniper ammo. Because we need a lot of sniper ammo, which, like here, like I have 10 bullets and I'm not confident in 10 bullets. So make sure you have quite a few on you. Although I'm pretty sure 10 bullets is fine, but just in case, get sniper ammo. Like here, I'm lucky, I got 3 of them. God damn, that is lucky. Anyway, yeah, at the end of this chapter, we're going to be opening up all of our keys anyway, so at the end of the day, we'll be using these keys later on. Like, we're going to be using 9 keys at the end of this chapter, and only 3 of them need to be green gel. Just, you know, quite easy to get. But anyway, after you've sort your character out, continue on. As for bolts, we're going to need stock up on shock bolts, flash bolts, and that's fine. Just shock bolts and flash bolts. And if you don't have any, just craft them. I think we need just max out on both, because even if we don't use them here, we'll be needing them later on anyway. But yeah, this pretty much from this checkpoint to the next checkpoint is probably one of the hardest parts of the game. And you're gonna see, I mean, you already saw the crossfade. It's difficult. So shoot this guy in the head with a sniper, and then drop down 2 sniper bullets, which is very useful. And do I kill the guy on the left first, or do I think I killed the guy on the left. Yeah, I do. He just stands there, easy headshot. And after that, use your flash bolt and shoot like roughly where I shoot. And that guy, this is quite hard, but what you want to do here is when the guy moves his head, like he throws his head forward and backwards and in the middle. Like if he throws his head forward, put the sniper like reticle in the middle, and then just wait for him to guide his head into your sniper reticle. Now for here, wait till everyone is outside of the door, and then do your flash bolt. Because if you do the flashball and, you know, someone's inside the door will close on them, and you won't be able to kill them. So make sure, before you throw a flashball, everyone is out. For the shock bolt, shoot roughly there, and then when you're ready, run behind the cover and wait for all 3 of the guys to walk into it. I think come out moments before the 3rd guy walks into it, just so you have enough time. Here I got lucky, but yeah, that's how you take that out. And then for the next wave, the 3rd wave, get your handgun out, run all the way to the back, and pretty much shoot the guys who are holding the dynamite, blow them up, and that's how you deal with that, really. Now here I get close because there's like a certain range to, you know, if you're like really far away, the door won't open, and obviously you need to open the door to kill the enemies. Now this guy, he's not holding the there's one guy who doesn't hold the dynamite. You can knock him over. That guy just blew himself up. I didn't even shoot him. Unless I think I did actually. And then there's gonna be a guy all the way back there. Don't waste your sniper ammo. Just use your handgun and kill him. So this next part, you're gonna want to use your shock bolt, well, just like, you know, where you put it last time. And you're gonna, it's 2 guys, 1 crossbow, 1 SWAT. So you know they're dangerous. And after you do that, you got probably one of the hardest parts of this section, and you know, get your flashball out. So the timing for this needs to be almost spot on. As soon as the last guy jumps down and the first guy is about to, well, looks at you, shoot your flashball. Because if you shoot the flashball like midway, the 2nd guy jumping down, he won't be affected by the flashball and he'll kill you. I've never failed that, by the way. I've never died doing that flashball strat, but it can't, like, every time I do it, I'm tensing up. This part is easy. Kind of just use this this railing as cover. Wait for him to shoot. As soon as he stops shooting, you're safe to, you know, peek out and take a shot and get back in. And he takes 2 shots to kill. Don't bother going for headshots. Go for body shots because he has a black mask. Oh fuck. After you do that, that's one of the hardest sections of the game done. But there's no reason to celebrate, unfortunately, because coming up is also one of the hardest parts of the game. In fact, my first ever playthrough of Akumu, the section coming up with the construction elevator was the hardest part of the game for me, and it took me about 2 hours to do. But that's weird, because during these playtests, 3 out of the 5 playtests, I did it first try. Which is so weird. Anyway, so here you can actually get a cheap shot on this guy and you can shoot him in the head and kill him. He has a white mask, so you can kill him with a sniper. Like, normally you're meant to walk up to him while he's shooting you, but you can get a cheap kill right there. And now you don't have to worry about anyone, you can just disarm the traps. Now here is where I really I was like, oh fuck, watch Sebastian stand up for some fucking reason. Okay, well I actually stood up myself there, but... do I do it? Like, wait for like I'm crouched. You can tell I'm crouched because the camera is still down and Sebastian still stands up. You already know this at this point because you already fucking noticed it in the last chapter. I can't not notice it now. Anyway, yeah, I shot that time bomb because that's gonna be kind of annoying later on. It's gonna be in the way. And make sure you have a harpoon bolt. Now I think here I did like the trick where I load back the last save, and honestly I don't think that does anything. I think that is actually completely pointless. So it doesn't matter. Doing that doesn't change a single thing. I don't know why I did that. I did it because I thought it would make the one of the SWAT guys despawn, but it doesn't. Like, temporarily despawn, you come back later, but it doesn't change a thing, so don't bother doing that trick. So you're gonna wanna, okay, they got caught here. Gonna wanna immediately hide in cover, use this like thing as cover. And yeah, I do this stupid trick that doesn't fucking, don't do this. I mean, you can do it if you want, but it doesn't fucking do anything. So there's a fireman who can go up the stairs, or he can go up the ladder. So be careful. Keep your eye on both the ladder or the stairs. If he goes up the stairs, which he does for me, just shoot him with the shotgun and just be gone with him. But if he goes up the ladder, I don't know why I switched my handgun. Be careful with the guys coming up. You should use your handgun, but as the guy with the fire axe or like the fireman is chasing me, I use my shotgun just so I could, you know, be quick. After the fireman is dead, I switched to my handgun. Like, we're pretty much, you know, call back to chapter 3 of the ladder strat. We're doing that. But for me, there's like a 50% chance the fireman will go up the ladder, which is, go up the stairs, which is a bit inconvenient. Anyway, after all those people are dead, do the same trick. So what you want to do here is pretty much the opposite to the other guy. Wait for him to come up, and when he comes up, you're completely safe, and then get in cover and he'll shoot. What he does is come up, wait, and shoot. And that's when you're going to kill him. And now after that, you got one more guy left, and it's pretty much, he's hiding behind where the time bomb was. I shoot him ahead of the sniper, but you're going to see here, it does absolutely nothing. Now, I was surprised here. This is where I learned about the black masks actually being different. I was like, holy shit. I thought he was climbing up this ladder, but he wasn't. He jumped down, even though the ladder's not even there. So I got a really close call here. What you should do is walk up to him, bait him out, and then shoot him with a harpoon, and then match him. Here, I did some stupid shit where I tried shooting him with a sniper, and then I made him push me when it should have been the other way around. And I almost died. I should have died. I don't know why I survived that. Pretty much what you want to do is make your way. I show you what to do here. Make your way to here, up to this door. Bait him out, and then he'll like move to this left bit over there. When he's over there, wait for him to come up. As soon as he comes up, shoot him with the harpoon bolt. And when you shoot him with the harpoon bolt, run up to him, match him, and then be gone with him. And this is what I do here, and then match him like around here, and that's why we got rid of the time bomb. And that's this area done. And now we're coming up to the section that is probably, arguably, it might be the hardest part of the game for you. But after you get through this, the rest of the game isn't going to be as hard as this. This is the breaking point. This is the last breaking point. And what I mean by breaking point is, this is the final thing that's basically stopping you from beating this mode. So you want to get maybe 2 or 3 flash bolts ready, because they can be useful, especially near the end. And make sure you have a couple of handgun bullets. And this is it. So do exactly what I do. Near the end, it can be a bit hectic because it's a bit different every time, but the first half is the same. This guy always goes there. This guy always goes there. Oh man, I can't. I actually did it first try in this playthrough, which is again weird, but I can't express how much this took me my first time. Like I said, about 2 hours. This might be the hardest part of the game, and I'm gonna make it look easy. But it is not. Again, these guys are always the same. Shoot them with a handgun and they fall off because they're hanging over the edge. I'll tell you when it gets a bit different. Actually, no. From now, I mean, it's kind of different from here. So, if I remember, yeah, SWAT guy goes here. Shoot him. He'll fall off. He might not fall off, which he didn't for me. So So with that Molotov cocktail, shoot him with a shotgun and make him drop it. I can see this. Look how hectic it is. Oh my god. Flash bolts are very useful. Shoot the red barrels, and they'll take out most of the final people. And snipe anyone who isn't, dead. But honestly, best bet. Put a flash bolt on the top left, bottom left, and then top right, and then kind of snipe everyone. That's a good way of doing it. Flash bolts will be your friend. If you're struggling with this part, use your flash bolts. They're cheap and easy to make and very useful. So if you're struggling, flash bolts is the key to getting it through that. But holy shit, if you get through that, then you basically did it. You basically beat the game. I mean, there's still a lot of, there's a couple of hard, difficult sections coming up, but they're nowhere near as hard as what you just did, or, what you just did in chapter 6 or 10. Everything from now on, they're not going to be as hard as what we just been through. Make sure you don't fuck up this jump, so you can actually pick up the magnum ammo. I don't know why I have like an urge of picking up collectibles. Like, I know it doesn't mean shit, but anyway, so this is our third key, I believe. Yeah, just hit it twice, because if you hit it 3 times, then the time bomb will come out. So hit it twice and then the key. So don't hit it a 3rd time, otherwise a fucking time bomb will come out. And then we'll be coming up to our second. I burp a lot, don't I? We'll be coming up to our second mirror. What we want to do for the second mirror is save the game and continue on. We don't want to upgrade anything. We're going to wait until the final mirror, and that's when we're actually going to do shit. Oh man, if you've made it this far, then nothing's going to stop you. And I'm being serious. If you've made it this far, you've beaten the game, and like, holy shit, well done. I don't know what to say now. You don't need me now. There are a couple difficult parts over the course of the next 4 chapters. But like I said, the hardest is done. We don't need to worry about it anymore. This next section, again, it's just a fish section. Just do exactly what I do, we'll get through it. And then we got another section of a lot of people. Again, a well-placed shock bolt and a couple of shotgun bullets and a flash bolt, and you take all them out. And then you got another section which you can just run past, and then sneak kill like 2 guys, flash bolt, and then it's the end of the chapter. Like, the rest of this chapter is fairly easy. It's a bit long because I'm looking at the recording, and there's still another like 15 minutes left, but it's easy. Like,
I better get over there.
Yeah, so the door's gonna open, and then it's gonna close. As soon as you hear the beeping, shoot the dead body, and then make a run for it. Is there not a dead body? Okay, so this is showing like a cinematic of like the... Okay, so what I do is that I wait for this to go up, and then go down, and then I go for the next one. I'm sorry, every time I talk it hurts because like I cut my tongue because I'm an idiot and I bit it. So now whenever I talk, it really hurts. So that's why my current it's been like that since chapter 10. So yeah, it was like that for the last video, and it's like it for this video, and it probably will be for the next few. Probably for the rest, because I'm probably gonna get all the commentary done over the course of 2 days. Oh man, it really hurts, but anyway. So again, just don't worry. He's not gonna get you. Just keep going. As soon as you get on the car, shoot the sniper, and then wait for the beeping to go. As soon as you hear the beeping, shoot the dead body, and then make a run for it, and you'll make it. It's fairly easy. I've never died in this part. Well, during the 5 playtests, I know for a fact I've died on this for like my another playthrough, but. Oh man, it really hurts. Very unprofessional commentary. Anyway, so again, for this spot you want 1 shock bolt and 1 flash bolt, and a couple shotgun shells. And wow, I actually died here. Oh, I remember, I went to match someone, but then he hit me as he got up. So what you want to do is get their attention, switch to your shock bolt, and then bam bam bam, match everyone. Whoever's still alive, just shoot with a shotgun. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's orgasmic, isn't it? Oh my god. I hope you get a match like that, because that is beautiful. Hey, look at me, keeping my distance when matching. And that's you know, a full room of enemies taken care of with a well-placed shock bolt. See, I hope by now you understand how useful the crossbow is, and that's another thing I really like. I realized, like, after I beat chapter 15, I realized, like, unintentionally, I used every single, like, weapon. I utilized every single thing the game has to offer to beat this difficulty. I used every weapon, all of the game mechanics, like the matching, and the humming traps. But that's like, what do I mean? I mean, I've literally, I use every single bolt, every single weapon. I utilize the matches effectively. I utilize everything. I know it sounds stupid saying it out loud now, but just thinking about it is like, wow, I don't... It just shows how balanced this game is. There isn't like a overly powered weapon. I mean, no, there isn't. It just shows how good this is. Anyway, I'm sucking this game's dick when I should be telling you how to beat its ass. So for this part, just get lucky, try get Kidman to kill them, but kind of just kite them to the back area, then go for the window, and whoever's still alive, just shoot them with a shotgun and match them. And if you saw there, Kidman shot the fucking time bomb, and she almost killed me. Which is so fucking stupid. I would have cried if Kidman fucking killed me with that fucking time bomb. Anyway, for here, there's a SWAT guy, just shoot a flashbolt, and this time we're actually gonna sneak kill him. And we're gonna get our fourth key from this elevator. That's kind of fun. Just seeing Sebastian just do like 360s when he tries to like stomp on dead bodies. It's like, wow, man, it's pretty funny. It's really funny. But yeah, after that, all you need is one flashbolt and a sniper shot, and that's the rest of the chapter done. And maybe like 2 handgun bullets, maybe 3, depends how good your aim is, but oh, we really don't got long. Chapter 11 is almost complete. If you made it this far, like I said, you basically beat the game. Chapter 12 is very fucking annoying, because it's got a few annoying sections, like, to be fair, I mean, it's doable. I mean, I've said that a lot. The part where you're on the turret and you're in first person, I hate that part. Because you can't see shit when you're shooting, but you have to shoot, because if you don't shoot, then they're gonna get closer and they're gonna kill you. But if you shoot and you can't see where they are, they're just gonna get closer and kill you anyway. It's so annoying, and it's not hard. It's just annoying. But anyway, that's in the next chapter. Oh man, this really hurts. Anyway, so yeah, that's we got this cool cutscene, but I skip it anyway. And then we're gonna see Leslie again, who we haven't seen since chapter 7. Yeah, I don't think we've seen Leslie since chapter 7 with the Keeper. You know, when he ran off, because we've been skipping all of the cutscenes.
What is this? Did you shoot me?
You started turning into a monster. You attacked me. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
You might try to stop me killing you.
somebody asked me, no one asked me this, but if you're wondering if I'm gonna do like a guide for, you know, how to beat Evil Within 2 on Akumu, I'm not. Because there isn't an achievement or trophy for beating the Evil Within 2 on Akumu. So either no one's going to use the guide, because they're either not going to bother at all, or they're going to attempt it, but they're not going to use a guide, because they're just going to, you know, they don't need it. They're just going to do it on their own skill-based, or skills, like, you know what I mean. No one's going to need a guide for that. Although there is an achievement for beating the game on classic mode, but I don't like classic mode. I played it once, and that's it. I never liked it. By the way, don't shoot your weapons here, because then you will die. For this next part, stick to the right wall, and most of the time, okay, well, he didn't do it here. If he comes down that corridor, stick to the right side of it. Well, there's another mistake. I didn't cut that out. Well, that's the second death you've seen. Wow, I've been sloppy with the editing, haven't I? Well, again, he came out of nowhere. Actually came out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, I didn't really have a strat for this part. Just kind of run for it and you'll make it. I have a strat for this first part, but it's not reliable because, as you saw in the last fucking thing, he wasn't there. Yeah, stick to the right side, or maybe it was the left side. Fuck, I can't remember. This is completely random. There isn't a strat because these Beyblades are completely random. They don't have a set path, as you saw. They all have different paths. There isn't a safe route. Just run until you make it. So as soon as you drop down, crouch, and you're gonna wanna, be careful because if these guys spot you, they're gonna light the dynamite and you're gonna die because the whole building will set alight. So for this first guy, again, just go all the way to the left of the building, make your way down by 2 blocks, and then wait for him. By the way, don't accidentally match these guys. I know it sounds obvious, but I accidentally did that once on like a casual playthrough, but still, I don't know why I was clicking. Oh yeah, I was putting my gun away. It was like, oh, I don't want to accidentally shoot my gun, match his body. Anyway, when that guy comes through, sneak kill him, and when he after you sneak kill him, immediately go back to where you are. I don't know how he didn't spot me. Go around to the other side, not that side. But even then, I don't know how the fuck he did not see me. Like, throughout this game, most of the enemies have super high alert, like fucking... It's like they have eyes on the back of their heads, but this guy, even on Akumu, he can't fucking see 2 feet in front of him. Anyway, wait for him to pretty much take the same path the other guy went and then sneak kill him. After you do that, you're safe, because there's no one else around. Although, make sure you do have a flashbolt equipped, because you're going to need it. And yeah, you can use your flashbolt in this area, and the building won't blow up. Again, you can actually use the harpoon bolt. Although, if the harpoon bolt is level 5, you will die because it's on fire, which is a cool addition. But yeah, it just shows how overpowered the crossbow is that you can even use it here. Anyway, use a flashbolt and then boom. Thinking about it now, you might be able to use a shock bolt for the Beyblades. But honestly, like, there's no point. You're just going to be wasting shock bolts. If you can make it through without using a shock bolt, then just make it through. Also, I should have said, for that flashbolt, as soon as you have control of your character, shoot the flashbolt on the floor. And make it through. Don't wait any second. Shoot the fucking floor as soon as you can. And then make sure you actually go down the ladder before shooting the statue. Because once I shot this statue as I was on top on the building, on the balcony, and I died and I had to do that again. So make sure you're actually on the ground before you shoot that final statue. But after that, you're pretty much good to go. You just loot the area. There's one guy who hides in the locker. This part, I never knew this part was in the game. Like, this container. Never found this container until, well, my second my second playthrough. My second, playtest playthrough. I was like, hold on, what's this fucking room? And it's so random. It's just out of the way in the corner. Anyway, yeah, so... Why do I keep burping? It's because I keep fucking drinking shit. So, get your handgun ready, and get ready to shoot this guy in, like, the shoulder or some shit to stun him, and then shoot him in the head. Yeah, so I shoot him in the stomach to stop him from charging at me, and then, as he's, like, recovering from the first shot, I shoot him in the head. And that's how you kill that guy. It's pretty easy. Again, if you really aren't, good with aiming, use a shotgun. It's fine. Don't be ashamed to use it. Anyway, yeah, the key will be there, and once you get the key, you should have 9 keys in total. Unless if you use that one to get sniper ammo earlier in the chapter, then you should have 8. But yeah, we're gonna use the 9 keys, and we want to get at least 3 green gel. And when you get 3 green gel, we're gonna upgrade stuff, but I forgot what we're gonna upgrade, so let me get that up now. Yeah, so make sure when you go to the make sure you stock up on sniper ammo, explosive bolts, and handgun and shotgun ammo if you haven't already. And if you are low on handgun and shotgun, but make sure you're stocked up on explosive bolts and sniper ammo. But anyway, so we're gonna use the 9 keys and get 3 green gel. You're gonna stock up on sniper and ammo and explosive bolts, and handgun and shotgun ammo if you're low on that. But mainly sniper and explosive bolts. And then we're gonna go to the upgrades, and we're gonna go to our magnum and get our magnum damage to level 4. Magnum accuracy to level 3, and that's it. Yeah, we're gonna open up all of the lockers by the end of chapter 14, and we're gonna have like roughly around like 160,000 green gel, and it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have level 5 sprint, level 5 harpoon bolt, 20. We're gonna be able to hold 20 shotgun ammo. We're gonna have like super fast gun, handgun, like pow 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 pow. It's gonna shoot 1 bullet every 0.3 seconds, and you can reload it in less than a second. It's gonna be amazing. But the thing about the shotgun is that we only leveled up the shotgun damage to like level we leveled up the shotgun critical to level 2 very early on in the game, like in chapter 4, and we haven't upgraded the shotgun ever since. And the shotgun holds up throughout the entire game, which is so fucking hilarious. The shotgun is really good and really useful. But yeah, we're actually gonna upgrade the shotgun in chapter 14, and you're gonna see the shotgun. It's gonna feel weird using the shotgun in chapter 15 because it's just a bit quicker. But yeah, the shotgun is really reliable even with pretty much not upgraded stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to repeat myself. So go to magnum damage, level that up to level 4, and then go to magnum accuracy and level that up to level 3. And that should be it. Yeah, so the reason why we want our damage to go up is so then, it takes less ammo to take out the 2 boss fights. Very important. Anyway, after you get, damage multiply for the magnum to level 4, and then magnum accuracy to level 4, make your way to the end of the chapter. And again, make sure before you leave, make sure you're stocked up on sniper ammo and explosive bolts. Because chapter 12, there is not going to be a save room. Our next save room is going to be in chapter 13. And we're also not going to get a key until chapter 13. So yeah, chapter 12, there's no save room. So we're not coming back here until chapter 13. So make sure you stock up on sniper ammo and explosive bolts. I've said it about 10 times now, but it's super useful. Anyway, after you're all kitted up and ready to go, make your way to the end of the chapter. And that'll be the end of arguably the hardest chapter in the game, if not then the second hardest. And again, we really complete the third hardest, which is chapter 10. And now we just got 12, 13, 14, and 15. We've got 4 chapters left, and chapter 12 is a pain in the ass. Chapter 13 is a bit easier, but there's like one section that's a pain in the ass. 14 is quite easy, and then 15 is kind of a cakewalk. Like I said, every chapter from now on just gets easier and easier. But yeah, that's chapter 11 done. If you made it this far, you've basically beaten the difficulty, because this fucking the rest of the game just gets easier, as I've said. I just wanna reassure you now, you've basically beaten Akumu. You just gotta get through the next few chapters. but nothing is going to stop you if you made it this far. If you made it this far, well done. You basically beat the game. We still got a bit to go, but honestly, well fucking done if you made it this far. You definitely have what it takes to beat it. But until then, I'll see you in chapter 12. And yeah, that is it. Goodbye.